Hey, what's up, Taurus? What's going on? This is your March 2018 reading. Thank you guys so much for your patience. It's been a crazy, crazy month for me so far. So this is the first time I've had some time to really get the rest of these out. Oops. Hold on. Two of y'all cards just flew over the table. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, Taurus. First things first. I see the Three of Cups here next to the Father of Wands. Then we got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. And then we got the Star card upright. So, Taurus, first things first, I feel like you guys definitely could be dealing with water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or possibly an Aquarius or a fire sign. Like a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But with the Three of Cups upright, next to the Father of Wands, then we got the Eight of Cups. So, I don't know. I want to say that you guys may be in celebratory energies with the Three of Cups, but I'm getting more so the sense of third-party situations. I hate to say that, but that's just the sense I'm getting here. So I feel like you could be having a lot of connections with a lot of people at the moment. Definitely more than one person that you're connecting with at this time is the sense I'm getting. With the Eight of Cups here, I can't stop looking at the Eight of Cups coming underneath the Father of Wands, because I feel like somebody sees the big picture. It's like, even though they have like all these multiple connections or all these options, or if they're in a third party situation, it's like they see the big picture. And with the Eight of Cups here, it's like they're confused and they want to walk away from something, but because they're fearful of losing out or missing out on something, it's like you're afraid to walk away. So I'm going to say this is your energy, and I'm getting a sense of like you may have multiple connections, you may have multiple options in love, or you could be in an actual third party situation. But either way, it's like you see the big picture of things, but then at the same time, you also are very confused. It's like you want to go towards something or someone. There is one person that stands above the rest of your connections. With the Star card, it could be an Aquarius person, but I feel like there is a person that stands above the rest. But you want to walk towards this person and kind of leave behind the other connections that you have, but the issue is that you're afraid and you're confused of what you could be missing out on. This person could possibly be too good to be true, is the sense I'm getting. Or you think this person's too good to be true, so it leaves you kind of confused, and you don't really know if it's in your best interest to walk away from these multiple connections and go towards a particular person that may not be everything that you think they are on the outside. And because of the unknown, and because of losing out or missing out, I don't really think you guys are moving at all at this moment. You're planning, you're looking at it, but I don't think you've actually moved towards or away to anything. I think you're kind of staying where you are. You're trying to hold on to as many connections as possible to keep as many options as possible open for you guys. That's the sense I'm getting, Taurus. Can we clarify the situation for Taurus? God, Angel, Spirit, Universe, any messages for Taurus that may help them this month? Okay. So we got the Nine of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign. But this tells me that like there is something that there's someone or someone that you have been dealing with for a long time. It could be 9 weeks, it could be 9 months, it could be 9 years. But I'm getting a sense of like you've been climbing this thing with this person, and you've been kind of resilient, kind of going after a situation. If this isn't romantically, guys, it could be with your career possibly, or your work. I don't know. But I get a sense of you have been working towards something for a long time. And it is going to pay off for you. It is. I think that whomever you have been looking at as possibly too good to be true, I think this person may actually be just as good as you think they are. Because with the Nine of Wands coming in right after it, and to me, the Star card and this Nine of Wands kind of look pretty similar out of all the other cards on the table. these cards look like they match and kind of go together. So I feel like this person who you've been getting your hopes up towards, or maybe thinking about leaving some other connections to go towards this person, I feel like they are everything you think they are for the most part. They are worth the wait, they are worth the fight, and they are worth, you know, the other connections that you may be leaving behind. I think you could get everything that you've been wanting and hoping and wishing on. You could be getting it from one person. For those of you who are not involved in any connections, this could be a job or, you know, a work environment. And I feel like if you've been hoping on a work environment or working towards a particular work goal or a dream or a promotion, it's going to come towards you. Something that you've been thinking about or dreaming about or wishing on, an ideal situation is going to come to you. And it hasn't been easy. This isn't something that has happened overnight. This is something or someone that you have been dealing with over a long period of time. At least nine weeks or 9 months or more or longer. Okay. Moon card here, bottom of the deck. So it could be a Cancer or a Pisces in particular that you've been dealing with. Can we clarify the situation? Any more clarifications for Taurus? I'm just really in the expectation. Okay. Alright, we got the Hermit card. Could be dealing with Virgo, some of y'all. But the Hermit in the reverse, it's like you could be isolating yourself right now because of this decision that's amongst you, or because of the sense of you just being confused and just not knowing where you want to be or whom you want to be with. But I feel like a lot of y'all are feeling isolated or lonely. You've kind of lost your way, I think. I think you've been so caught up into, you know, I don't know. I feel like a lot of y'all been carried away by just having a good time. And now you stop and think, you know, shit, is this good time really fulfilling me? Is this really giving me that satisfaction, that fulfillment, that emotional fulfillment that I want in life? And I think a lot of you guys are realizing that the answer is no, because you are feeling at this time like lonely, or like you're missing out on some type of intimate connection that you could be having. And you're in some sort of isolated, you know, isolation mode right now. Any more clarifications for Taurus? Can we clarify this this Hermit card in the reverse? See, y'all could be dealing with Virgos. Clarification for Taurus on this Hermit card. Oops, okay. So the Five of Swords. So you could be feeling lonely and isolating yourself because you feel like you are in conflict with another person, or you were in some sort of conflict with some person. And I feel like there's some type of sneakiness going on. There's someone not being completely honest. It could be you, it could be the other person, but there's just some things that have not been completely brought to the surface or brought to the light. Yeah. You want to come up out of this loneliness, though. There's someone that you definitely want to go towards, and you want to win their heart at all costs. Like, there is someone, you know, who really brings the star energy out of you. And it makes you want to compete for them. It makes you want to, like, go and get their attention. But at the same time, I just feel like you haven't really made that move. You're not really going at it the way you could. And you are kind of lonely, and you are kind of isolating yourself for some reason. Yeah. All right. Ooh, 2 cards just fell out. So let's see. 10 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting. So the 10 of Cups, y'all, you guys do feel some type of fulfillment or emotional happiness, something. There's something you want to go towards. Because the 10 of Cups is like happy relationships, happy, you know, loving home environments. And I feel like you have a lot of that, you know, in your energy right now. But for some reason, with the 6 of Pentacles here, I'm going to take this as your energy, Taurus. I feel like you're not as giving as you could be. You know, this is being a little stingy with your time, with your resources. I don't think you're giving to the situation as much as you should be giving in order to receive this Ten of Cups. Because the Ten of Cups doesn't just appear, you know, out of thin air. If you want the Ten of Cups, if you want this love to come towards you, if you want this emotional contentment, you have to put forth an effort, and it has to be like reciprocal. You have to plant seeds, and I feel like a lot of you guys may have planted seeds, you know, that did not pay off for you in the past. Emotionally, it didn't pay off. You didn't get that Ten of Cups in the return, so now you're super hesitant as to who you give that to. That's why you're kind of isolating yourself and kind of holding on to multiple connections as opposed to really moving towards the one that really suits you, the one that could be everything you want. It's because you don't want to do that and it doesn't pay off for you. That's the sense I get. So a lot of y'all are super stingy right now with your time, with your resources, with your energy. You're stingy, but yet at the same time, you want to be fulfilled emotionally. You want a Ten of Cups situation. So it's kind of conflicting energies. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works for y'all. I'm going to pull a spirit message for y'all. I feel like you need it. So let's see. God, angel, spirit, is there any messages, additional messages for Taurus that may help them this month? Any messages for Taurus? Okay. All right, Taurus. First card out I see is prosperity. Prosperity says your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Okay, and next to it, it says divine order. And this says everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying orders. So a lot of you guys could be feeling confused and feeling like things aren't coming to you. But you will be prosperous, I feel. You are going to be you know, successful at really going towards what's meant for you. But the only thing is you have to follow your intuition. You have to go off of your gut feeling. You have to go off of that inner knowing. You know, that is spirit. That's God. That's the universe guiding you to where you need to be. And you can't be afraid to follow that. You can't hinder yourself and remain in an isolated state and not giving too much because you're afraid you're not going to get it back. Because that's not going to bring you that prosperity that you are looking for. You have to give it to receive it. But I feel like once you do, the divine order of things is going to just make things fall right into place how it's supposed to be. And eventually, before you know it, this star card, everything you have wanted and wished for and been waiting on, it's going to come to you. This energy will come to you. All right? So I truly hope these messages resonated with y'all, Taurus. Let me know. Thank you guys again for watching. And yeah, I'll see you next time.